Psalm 20 was the prayer before the battle. Psalm 21 is the praise after God answers. It's still about the king, but the king idea is victory is God's gift, not human greatness. Okay? The king rejoices in your strength. How great is his joy in the victories you give. Notice the wording. God gives the victory. You granted him his heart's desire. You have not withheld. This is celebration with credit assigned correctly, okay? The cleanest joy is joy that gives God the glory, okay? Gives God the glory. You came to greet him with rich blessings, okay? What's the meaning of this sentence? God's favor was already moving before the battle ended. And then, crown of gold, life granted, honor and majesty, blessings and gladness. The reason underneath it all is the king trusts in the Lord, he will not be shaken. That echoes Psalm 15 and 16 too. Stability and success come from trust, not from hype. Then the spar turns intense. God's hand will find the enemies. They will not ultimately win. The language is strong because it's about justice. Evil doesn't get the final word. Also, they will not succeed. You'll make them turn their backs. God is not only a helper, he's also a judge. Then be exalted, Lord. In your strength, he will sing and praise your might. Yeah, it ends the way Psalm 20 began, focused on God's power, the goal of deliverance and worship, not ego. What are key lessons from Psalm 21? The first one is give God credit when things go right. God's favor, second lesson, God's favor often goes ahead of what you can see. Third lesson, trusting God is what keeps a person not shaken. Fourth lesson, God will deal with evil even when it looks strong. Final lesson, victory should end in worship, not pride. Psalm 21 is a thanksgiving song after God's grants victory. The king rejoices not in his own strength, but in God's strength, an answered prayer. The psalm celebrates God's blessing and declares confidence that God will ultimately defeat enemies. It closes with worship, making clear that the point of victory is God's glory, okay? Then we got Psalm 22. One of the deepest psalms, suffering that turns into worldwide praise. But you gotta check this one in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe this one, and I see you in the next one.